Hi everyone, Yadu here with an analysis of the Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct. It's been a few days now and I've been able to watch the Direct a few times and go through it real quick. So today I want to show or point out things that I've noticed and find interesting. Let's get started. Let's turn off the music. Alright. Yes. I don't think I noticed anything in the beginning, so Dominic. I'm gonna watch the entire Direct and like pause it and point things out that I've noticed. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. Deep dive. See, that's another thing. It's called Deep Dive, but there's been no diving confirmed, and I really hope that there's swimming in the rivers as well this time. Diving was only in the New Leaf, and it's kind of weird because looking through the museum as well, I didn't see any diving creatures at all. But anyway. It really does make me want to skip the text because I'm a fast reader. Oh, come on. Yay! Oh, it's so
Thank
pretty.
you for choosing the Nooking Deserted Island Getaway Package. This is one trip that we...
Oh, those are the new flowers too. We've seen them a few times now, but I think they're poppies and they're like... How many colors are there now? There's orange, pink, red, and white so far.
We here at Nooking can recommend with
And
confidence.
is that a new butterfly?
Your destination is a
There's a diving beetle.
peaceful island where it's the little things that count.
Oh, see here, Bunny is sitting just randomly on the ground, and that's something that they've never been able to do. And she's holding an ice cream. And I thought she would actually took a bite of it and it was like getting smaller, but it's actually she takes a bite and nothing happens.
Like mingling with neighbors.
Just chomp there. See, it looked the same. Oops.
One trip that we here at
Oh,
Nooking
no,
can
I can't go
recommend
back.
with confidence. Your destination is a peaceful island.
It's kind of hard to
the little
track on the
things that
Switch,
count.
so I'm not gonna go back to anything. But yeah,
Like
she
mingling
takes a
with
bite
neighbors,
and nothing.
designing your
Ah, there's Lily.
home,
Nice, rainy, shiny.
and simply enjoying life.
There's Bob. Marshall.
Since we're nearing departure,
You can
it's
see the
high time
trees.
we detail the many features and perks included in the getaway package.
Yes. Deep dive. I want to dive. Okay,
Upon
so
arrival
here,
at the local airport, you'll be met
you
with a
can
deserted
see that each time, like, maybe everyone gets a different color, or there's like 4 colors. Hopefully we could change it, because I don't know if we can customize it. But so here's the green one, and then here's the blue one. I really like the blue one. And here's the yellow one, and the red one. So this was all during this Direct. It's pretty cool. But I do want the blue one.
island positively teeming with nature's bounty.
Oh, water strider.
When applying for the getaway package,
And there's, if you notice, there's like a bunch of different languages. And I wonder if the map changes according to how your island is specifically, or if it's all a generic, the same one.
you can choose the island you wish to.
Okay, so this. So if you notice, there's like little heart and dumbbell ponds that you can see. I circled. Two ones on the left are hearts, and the 2 ones on the right look like dumbbells. And then there's also ones that I've noticed that each map has like a little private beach kind of area. Like the back is all rock except for that little area, and they do show it later on. But I do wonder if there's any significance to it, like if it's a good fishing spot or something, because it's really tiny. Like if that side is just rock, then I wonder if anything's gonna be special about this little area where you have to like break the cliff to get to.
Move to from a wide range of options. Would you like to live in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere? Don't worry.
That's such
no
a nice
which
thing
you choose,
for
you'll experience all that
Aussies
the
and
four
everyone else
seasons have
in
to
the southern
offer,
hemisphere.
right from your island.
So pretty.
Your departure date is scheduled for March 20th. That's when the northern hemisphere will just be warming up for spring. You won't have to wait long for the
It's so
cherry
pretty.
blossoms
Some
to
are
be
cherry
in full
blossom
bloom.
and some are all green. Okay, pausing here, you can see there's Bella, the mouse, Eric, the deer, and there's a new villager that looks like a red elephant that we don't have the name of yet. I haven't seen all of the villagers, so I had to look up, like, is this a new villager? I haven't seen him before. But yeah, the red one is a new one. Oh, Sakura is so pretty.
Summertime brings its own share of delights.
Flora, so pretty. This looks like something you would use as a wallpaper.
You'll see
I've never
a
had
wealth
Flora
of
before,
lush
but I really
greenery,
want her.
Not to
Hi,
mention a
village.
veritable treasure trove of bugs native to the island. Come autumn, the color of the leaves on the trees will gradually change, and so
If you notice here, she's wearing an acorn bag. I've never seen that before. Maybe it's been shown before, but I haven't seen it before. Oh, and the leaf piles. There's leaf piles in, it says that you could, like collect the autumn leaves, and I noticed that it also has sakura leaves in the previous one, and in the summer they also have 3 piles of leaves. So I wonder if you could do anything with them, or if it's just there on the ground, kind of like weeds, where they're just there. I didn't see any for winter, but I don't know. Let's see what we use them
will
for.
be activities available to you, from collecting seeds and mushrooms to gathering autumn leaves.
See, gathering autumn leaves. Why?
And in winter,
What do you
the
use with them?
island transforms into a chilly snowscape. The usual
You could see Wendy working out with the dumbbell, and then you see Flip in the background eating a donut. Yeah, I like that they're more,
activities are a
they do
jolly
more
good
things
time.
now, instead of just walking
and
around.
the night sky above is
There is Olivia the cat, and I think that's Puck. It's hard to tell, because it's just his back, but yep.
particularly spectacular this time of year. As you can see, when the
Puppies.
seasons change,
I wonder if they are
activities
puppies.
available
Oh, well,
to you change.
where is that? Okay. So here you can see a fruit basket on the table. I wonder if that's like where you put a whole bunch of fruits, or if it's just the furniture piece. But they did have fruit baskets before in the games, just like to have multiple fruits together in one place, but I don't know, we'll see.
Along with them.
Oops. Alright, so here we see this giant, this giant shell, and I feel like, I don't think they're real shells. I think it's a furniture piece. It kind of feels like fencing to me. So like if you have a bunch of them together, you could have like, good fence off part of the beach, kind of. And there is June with her little toe beans. And there is a sand dollar table. I've never seen that before. I don't know if it's new or not.
With the simple joys of
Oop. Okay, so here you see Shep, and it's funny because he's wearing glasses, but you can never see his eyes. Maybe that's why he needs glasses. And Savannah is one of my favorites. I think she was in my New Leaf town. And you see all this mushrooms. You don't know which ones are furniture or if you could actually pick them. I feel like they're all furniture because those are too big. And of course the tables and the chairs are not natural formations, but We'll see if it's actually furniture or if you could pick those.
Nature are just one reason that the
There's Hans, and you could see some popsicles on the table, the bottom right, a little Christmas tree on the table, and you can collect ornaments in this. Oh, and this is a new flower as well. What are they called? Hyacinths? So, yeah, so this one, there's purple one over to the right, and there's like a blue one right here.
island is such a great setting for your new life.
See, there's a yellow
Not
one.
long after your
There's
arrival,
Buck
you
and
and
Cherry.
your fellow residents will receive an
Oh,
orientation.
something that I saw that was interesting was that every time that they showed you starting a town, everyone started with a jock personality and an Uchi personality. So there's Buck, who's a jock, and Cherry, who's Uchi. And I don't know, we'll see if that's how every time it starts, or if it's randomly starts, or like if it's like a small pool of animals that you could get as a start off or not.
Session from the milking staff. At this time, you'll be provided with a tent included in your getaway package. You can chat with other residents about where you want to set up your new home base.
So cool that you can choose where.
And theirs. If they're not sure where to move, please help them find
You
a
get to
perfect
choose
place
everywhere.
for their new lives as well.
I control where you
Hopefully,
live.
you'll agree that cooperation between residents
I
can
wonder
be
what happens to
pretty
the
fun.
tree when you put it down.
Although you're moving to a deserted island, you're still getting a package deal. On the island, we've included 2 facilities to make your life there more comfortable. Visit this tent in the plaza to access Resident
I'm so
Services,
glad this
which
is
is
a
here to
24
support all
hours.
of your daily needs. It's open 24 hours
Yes,
a day,
I would,
providing
like,
residents with
have to
services
wait
such as the
until
sale
morning
of everyday goods, the purchase
sell
of
stuff.
unwanted items, and helpful advice about living on a deserted island. And by attending our free DIY workshops, you'll learn how to craft a variety of items. First, just learn the DIY
See,
recipe.
you learned them. That's pretty cool. So I'm hoping that you could share DIY cards with like real people, real players. So like if people who concentrate on doing like other things can share with other people. Like if you're concentrating on doing fishing and then you get like a lot of DIY cards for making like bait and stuff, then you could share with someone who didn't fish that as much. It's pretty cool. I feel like they should be
choose what to
recipes.
make.
Oh, I forgot. Where is it? There's an ocarina. There's an ocarina. It's a tool, so it could be used as like to change the town tune and stuff, but I'm really hoping it's like it has the Song of Time where you can skip and go and time travel, or it might be, I feel like maybe more realistically it could switch it to like daytime, but I feel like the charm of Animal Crossing is that it's in real time, so probably not. Maybe it's just something cute to play, but we will see. Oop. I forgot to take this down.
And there you have it. It's ready.
Oh, so you make your own workbench so easily.
As you can see, with enough recipes and the right materials, you can build a plethora of wonderful things, even on a deserted island. You'll enrich your life with your
I wonder
own
why there are so many stoves. Like, I generally wouldn't choose to put that stove there, but there's a lot of them throughout the direct.
hands. Are you
Every
experienced
new
with
workshop
DIY
and
crafting?
customization. I wonder how long
Well
it'll take.
then, stop by our customization workshop, where you
So for this, I wonder what this is. Hold on, where is it? Those things, like, it has like a paintbrush on it, but it doesn't look like paint. Or is it like the plastic that you put outside of the tin of paint? I don't know. It feels like a weird item. But anyway, I don't know.
can learn skills like changing the color of your DIY furniture or decorating them with your own
So
custom
many.
designs.
You can see there's a lot of designs that you can add. There's much more than just... How many did it have in the previous games? Like 8? Oh. I want to share designs with everybody.
Making the tools and furniture you need by hand is of vital importance on the deserted
So
island.
cool. Oh, it's yellow.
It's
Wait,
our
no.
wish that you learn these
It
DIY
was yellow when
skills
she
by
dropped
taking
it, so it's like
advantage of our
customized.
workshops.
So you could, oops, you could see here, she customized the mugs as well. Or I don't know about the right mug, but the left mug definitely has the same design as the pillows. So that's pretty cool that you could design your own mug. Now, see, there's the
Welcome
blue
to
one.
the airport,
I want the blue
where
one.
you'll first land on the
I
island.
hope you could paint it if you don't like
It's
it.
also available for use year-round, 24 hours a day, beginning the day after your arrival.
After your arrival.
At the airport, you can use the internet or local wireless to invite residents of other
So
islands to
cool.
yours.
Oh,
And
see, there's
you
the
can
red
also
one.
travel to and visit other islands yourself.
So cool.
In this way, up to 8 people, including
Why are they running
you,
in circles?
can be on a given island at one time. Feel free to get a good group together and make some memories. The airport is good for more than trips through the sky. It also offers an in-game postal service.
See, I'm really
Allow-
curious that what happened to the postal service, because now it's in the airlines and you send postcards instead of mail, but there are still mailboxes. So what happened to the Pelicans? I don't know if they'll like later have a postal service or post office or not.
allowing you to send messages.
It is just a
Feel
postcard
free to
though.
use
It's not
this service to
mail.
interact with other residents.
Dun, dun.
Will this be your first time living somewhere so remote? On a deserted island, no less? Don't worry. Here are 3 big ways we plan to support you in acquainting yourself with your new surroundings. You're starting a new life, so in addition to your tent, Nook Inc. will provide some basic necessities
always
as well
the
as
lamp
services. No
and the
need to
radio.
worry.
Wouldn't you think that it'd be more useful to have a sleeping bag rather than a radio? Lamp, yes, that makes sense. But the bed didn't come with that.
Of these, the true standout is your specially built Nook phone. It has the standard apps, like a camera and map, but over time,
See, you have a mailbox even as a tent. That's interesting.
will provide new applications to support all your deserted island needs.
I wonder how many apps there are.
At the start of each day, our CEO, Mr. Nook, will make an island-wide broadcast to all residents, complete with a greeting, the latest on important island events, deserted island life advice, and more.
Because usually, like in the normal games, there would just be like just a disembodied voice that just says, "Hey, there's a fishing tourney today." So I guess it makes more sense that Tom Nook's actually he's the one doing it.
Since this is likely your first time on a deserted island, we're offering guidance and inspiration through the Nook Mileage program.
Tell me your Timmy.
They're great for when you're looking to participate in some activities and you're in need of some recommendations.
So I really wonder about Nook Miles. Like, is there a limit to how many you can get? Or is it like there's like some cards that are like catch every 10 fish and then you get some? Or if it's just like you get the 5 and you finish the card and you're done. Because island trips are 2,000 Nook Miles.
And as you have these experiences, you'll build up
I forgot
miles
what that frog's
like
name
so.
was.
The miles you save up can be used to pay off
I
the
would
cost
rather
of the
just use
getaway
bells.
package, and they can eventually be exchanged for in-game rewards at the Nook Stop Terminal in Residence Services. Rewards range
Yes.
from in-game Nook Inc. merchandise to helpful items.
Okay, so this. See here. There's the custom design pro editor, so I would probably buy that first so you could start making designs. Good tools, recipes, tool ring is going to show it next, but yeah, that's really important. Pocket organization guide. Huh. I don't know what that is. Top 8 pop. So I think it comes with a few like default hairstyles that you can choose, and then you can change it later on. But I don't know how you can change it. Like, do you give yourself a haircut, or is shampoo gone?
That can enrich your time on the island.
Tool ring. Tool ring, so cool. I don't think it had this in previous games. Like, you could switch like with the D-pad, but I don't know if it had like this many tools in a tool ring.
To get the most out of every day, try collecting miles using the Nook Mileage Program.
Fan. Okay, so I watched this direct live with Toph, and he was just started freaking out right here, and everyone's like, what? What's wrong? What do you mean? So there is a golden spot right there. So those, it's a big deal because these were only in the original, the very original, the N64 Animal Crossing, that was only in Japanese, and then also only in the GameCube. So only those two games. It hasn't returned since, so it's really cool to see it back. I actually had to look it up to see what it's called, like specifically. They're called sparkling spots. And what you would do is you would either, I think there's only, it appeared once a day, and you dig it up and you get bells from it, or you could bury your shovel in it and then it'll turn into a golden shovel. And the other thing you can do is you can bury bells there, and then it'll grow a bell tree, so a money tree, and that has been confirmed right there. This one's not actually from the direct, it's on the official Animal Crossing website video. So this is a screenshot from it, so you can see the bell tree there. The bell trees are back. I don't think the bell trees were in any of the other games, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But yeah, that's really cool. I don't know how he caught that while it was live. Like, even pausing and stuff, I probably wouldn't have seen that if he didn't point it out right there. Oops.
Nook Inc. is here for you, but remember, the island is very
Look
much deserted.
Look how shiny the leaves are when it rains. That's really cool.
And so, we'd like to take this opportunity to talk about some possible hitches you might encounter and their solutions. This is one nature-rich island.
It's
possible that you could
because it
encounter
says
dangerous
wasp,
insects
so I hope
such as
they
wasps
added
or
wasp.
scorpions.
So I hope there's
If
both
you get
wasps
stung,
and
you may
bees.
end up somewhat irritated.
Stung by
Or
wasps.
worse.
Faint. I
Should
think
you
that's
come
if you got
across
hit twice, because his eye was already big. But if you get hit once, you should just get
one you don't think you can catch,
black eye.
try not to push your
Or
luck
a
and
hurt
consider
eye.
retreat.
Bees are so hard to
Symptoms
catch.
can be cured with medicine available at resident services.
I'm
And
all
we
better.
recommend keeping some
I
on
never
you,
used the
just in
medicine.
case.
I wonder if this
Nighttime on
helps.
the island
Oh, there's Lobo right there. So cute.
can get a little dark. You're on your
Shell
own,
lamp,
and
so
you never
cute.
know what creatures might be lurking out there. Please be careful when taking a
Wisp.
late-night stroll. The getaway package promises a
really-
little adventure.
Because I really wonder what Wisp's role is in this game, because it's changed. Before, like, he would appear if your town was like full of weeds, and then he would help you pluck them, and that kind of got taken by Leaf, that role. And then in, what was it, Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo, he was like a way to get your amiibos working in the game. But yeah, we'll see what he does in this
So,
game.
if you think about it, this is actually a plus. Your
Gulliver.
deserted island
This one
is
makes so much
surrounded by the
sense,
sea,
'cause it's a
which means
deserted
you will
island.
come across a castaway from time to time.
And he's not
Luckily, rescue is simple. First,
flying a
give them a
UFO.
holler to make sure
Honk,
they're doing
shoo.
okay. Then keep them company until they wake up. Please offer all the support you can. They're relying on you to make it home.
Yum yum.
Although your Nook phone has a map application, it's theoretically possible you could get lost or find yourself unable to move forward.
This is like if your tools break or something.
In situations like these, it's best not.
Look how cute the logo is. The helicopter has a helmet and whiskers like Rossetti.
Panic. Instead, simply use the rescue.
Okay, so this point right here. So when you click on that, the Nook Miles pops up in the corner right there. So it costs, if this is the same clip, then it costs 500 Nook Miles to use the rescue service. Because if you see right there, it went from 12 to 700. Oh, that seems pretty expensive.
You'll be
Rossetti.
transported somewhere cozier in no time.
Rangers. See, you lose 500. And can you see that piranha right there in the bucket? That bucket is really cute.
Given the services we've introduced so far, there should be plenty to enjoy on the island already. But if you want your in-game life to be even more comfortable, we will offer a number of optional
gotta pay.
extras.
I don't think that you should.
Does the environment
I don't think
seem
I'd ever
a bit
use that.
rough? Do you need a little more space for all your stuff? If you said yes to either of these questions, then we have an option for you.
So
Building
cute.
a house. The loan has no deadline, no interest, and no assessment. And there's no need
Not
to
like
worry
real
about
life.
applying for one.
You
can
gotta
pay
pay
it
for
back
everything.
at your own pace. A house offers so much more space than the tent you'll start with,
The windowsills look really nice.
and also has its own storage spaces capable of
That
holding any furniture.
storage, I don't know how it's gonna work. I hope it's like Pocket Camp where you could just I think it's unlimited space, or maybe I just haven't hit the limit and I have a lot of furniture in Pocket Camp. So I'm hoping it's like that instead of having to have themed rooms of furniture that you don't want to sell and that you have no space for, so then you have to make it a themed one. But you just put it straight into storage and not have any clutter. I really hope that's the case.
And baggage you're not displaying. That way, everything's nice and tidy.
And this, the shoes you could hang on the wall, so you can have like a shoe rack on the wall. That's pretty cool.
You get to be your very own interior designer, setting up the walls and
Oh,
flooring
it's gonna be so
however you like.
fun.
Really get the most out of living there.
I
We've
like
made it
this
easy
too.
for you to change patterns at any
Can you still have that option of like turning furniture and go that sound effect?
time. As
I
you
have
can
no
see
idea what that
here,
was supposed to be.
we do some of the heavy lifting, freeing you up to focus on redecorating
Ah,
while
the
viewing the room
walls.
as a whole.
And whistle.
If you own a house, we can also offer you additional
Oh, I actually skipped something. Let me see. Where did I skip it? This one. So the furniture, everyone was like really happy about the toaster with the fish design on the bread. That's really cute. I like the rocking horse. I don't think it was like white before. We had a hot rocking horse, but it was colored. So maybe you can choose the colors for it. Like everything is pretty like neutral colored, so we can add our designs to it maybe. And that log, like bench table, or I mean bench chair is. I don't think we've had it before either. Oh, nice.
extension and remodeling services.
I hope there's a basement and an
For
attic again.
situation, we have appropriate plans available, so please don't hesitate to ask us about them. Your
Miles
Nook Miles
ticket.
can be exchanged for in-game rewards, including Nook Miles
This is
tickets.
gonna be so fun
These can be used
to use a
travel to the
random island. I really hope that there are gonna be like different climate and different bugs, different fish.
islands.
That would be so cool.
The destination
I like this.
of each
Oh,
tourist
it's
differs each
flapping.
time. And
Oh, and the dodos are Orville and Wilbur, so like the Wright brothers, and they can't fly, so they found a way to fly. And actually, the ship is red and blue. I didn't notice that before. Is it
They're
like that?
mystery tours, so to speak. These far-off destinations
Oh, and those are the new flowers as well. I think they're chrysanthemums. So there's red and yellow right there.
small deserted islands full of trees and flowers. Of
And
course,
white
you
ones.
can take many items that come with you, whether
Yes.
it's DIY
Because
materials.
that would be such an easier way to get foreign fruit. Because it was really difficult. Like you would have to wait for some animals to like mail you some fruit, or your in-game mom to send you some foreign fruit.
Or features.
I wonder if there's
It's
a
an
limit to how
explore
many
atmosphere,
how many
and you'll
times you can go in a
experience
day.
some unexpected encounters.
If you have like a lot of Nook Miles, just like keep going to different ones, or if you can repeat. Oh, this one's so, and that's Sucker right there, so cute. But there was another video on the official Animal Crossing site that shows you like using the axe on the bamboo, and it's a crafting material, so that's really cool. I think, well, this is probably like another
We're
island.
certain these tours will prove to be one of our most popular services, leading to many repeat customers.
Tarantula,
Why not
jump! Wait,
give it a try?
jump! Oh my gosh. Now that we can jump, that's so cool. Although the tarantula died. I'm sorry for the tarantula. And that's Nate over there. Looking at the ground. So it seems like you can only jump over water that's like this one cube area. But if it's two, I don't think you'll be able to jump it. Or I do wonder if you'll be able to like jump or try to jump and then you'll land in the water and be able to swim. But that would be really annoying if you like saw a fish that you wanted to catch and then you accidentally jumped into the river right next to it. But I really hope they're swimming in the game.
Right.
8.
With our package plan, up to 8 people can live on one island. One optional extra provided only to those islands with multiple residents is called Party Play. With this way to
I probably
play,
won't use this at all because I want my own island,
who live on the
but
same island as you, allowing up to 4
for people
residents to
that have
enjoy exploring the island together at the same time.
a big family
Whoever
together,
calls the
that's so
others
cool.
is the leader, making the others the followers.
It seems really
They
cramped
can
though.
follow the leader around.
I like that the
That way,
dad
everyone
just
can spend
sleeps
time
while everyone
together.
else is working. Like, okay, I'm gonna lay down.
As you can see, it's easy to change out the assigned leader. That way, followers can quickly take turns doing what they want to do, even if it's just a little shopping. Any creatures or other items found by followers will be stored in a recycle box at the Resident Services Building. Please make sure to stop by and pick them up later.
That seems a little weird, but I don't know. Oh, he's drinking a soda.
We are developing a web service within the
This
Nintendo
actually
Switch
seems
online
pretty
app
cool
for
because I was
real-world
worried
smart
about how they're
devices.
gonna add QR
It's called
codes into the
Nook
game,
Link.
but yeah.
As an
Now
example,
that's linked to the
the
app, that's
service lets
fine.
you scan QR code patterns of custom designs.
I've downloaded
With
so
such
many
a tool,
codes, so
you
I'm
can
really
use your
excited to
smartphone's
like
camera
wear the old
function
outfits
to
I
scan the
had.
QR codes of custom designs created in the Animal Crossing New Leaf or Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer
Oh, so
games.
cool. I
And
do
then
want to pause
download
here.
them via Nook Link.
Okay, so you can see, like, look at the pro designs for, like, the in-game. You can design your own sleeves. You could change the shape of the shirt. You can have it sleeveless. It's really cool. And then, like, look at your old design. It's just a square.
When connected
Oh, and the messages right here. So I was wondering what that was. Like, would you be able to text people? Like, what if you could text villagers? Or is it like the talking with the app that it's gonna mention now? I don't know. But that, yeah, that'd be really cool. Someone could just message you.
online, you can talk with owners of Animal
That's really
Crossing
cool,
New
too.
Horizons.
Because that,
and
I
Nintendo
can't imagine like trying to text with the Switch. Like, I gotta look through. Maybe with the touchpad it's fine, but if you had to like use the mouse to select it, that'd be really
Switch
hard.
online smartphone app using your smartphone as
And
a
voice chat.
keyboard or for voice chat. Nook Link is planned to launch in March of 2020,
It's
soon
like
after the
soon
scheduled
after,
departure,
so there's no
included in your
direct date yet.
deserted island getaway package. We hope it will enhance your experience on the island.
I know when it was just like, oh, that was just part 1. Oh my gosh. Yes. Part 2, part 2.
With the getaway
That's,
package,
I think that's Poncho.
you'll really get that deserted island bang
There's
for
Flurry.
your buck, especially with only a couple of neighbors
There's
for company at the
Charlize.
start.
And
But our
Dizzy.
hope is to
I do wonder though, like if he's just on the ground sleeping, would they react if there was like a tarantula or a scorpion around? Like, could they attack actual animal villagers, or is it just you?
eventually invite
Like,
more
no, wake up,
residents
you gotta
and
run.
develop the island
There's Apple and
into
Francine
a bustling community.
playing guitar.
For this reason, we're planning to invite more animal residents to come live here.
I'm curious if they give you an option of 3 different animals that you can let move to the town, but I don't know why you would have the option to do that, because you're just a normal resident, you're not mayor or anything. But yeah, maybe it's like a
That
vote
said,
and
we
they'll
don't
always
want
choose
to
what you
feel
want.
like we're inviting others into your space carelessly.
I
As such,
didn't see the
we've
koala.
secured this land in advance.
Keaton!
And in some cases, you
That's
may
so
be
cute.
able to invite some residents yourself.
Yes. I just want to use all the
But we won't
amiibos,
stop there.
get all the villagers
We're
I
also
want.
planning to build
Oh, the
additional
museum's so
facilities on the island.
Nook's Cranny. Oh, so cute. Abel's. And campsite. So I do wonder, like, is it a public works project to get these built, or do you have to like fund it yourself? I don't know, because maybe to use the amiibos you need the campsite. So I
Examples
actually don't
include
know.
a museum
Oh, the
showcasing the
museum.
rich ecosystem.
So look, there's fish, there's koi in the water, and there's 2 of them. So do you think the areas of the museum are like merged, so there's some fish and bugs like together, or is it just for design? Because there's 2 koi.
On the island.
Oh, so cool. There's a mola sunfish, dolphin fish, great white, whale shark, marlin maybe, or sailfish. And I like that when you're putting the pieces together of the fossils, you can see like there's missing pieces.
A shop full of ready-made furniture and
Nook's
goods
Cranny's
you
back.
can't craft yourself.
Fish-themed villagers? Like sharks? I don't think so, because then you're catching sharks as well. But then again, you have Octavius, who's an octopus, and you can catch octopus. And
A
whale.
tailor offering clothing and fashion
Whale
items.
villagers. Dolphin villagers? Manta ray villagers? That'd be so
Campsite,
cute.
where you can invite guests for recreational purposes.
Rodney. And he's holding a lollipop inside. That's really cute.
We're hoping
Look
to
right there.
enrich
Oh, shoot. Okay, I missed it, but here. There's a beta. Oh, I'm blocking it. There's a beta. Hold on. There's a beta. I'm pretty sure they're new, because I've never caught one. Well, I've finished all of the museum. Like, I've finished all the fish, so I don't remember there being a beta. It's really pretty. The other one is, I think, a guppy, and I don't know what the yellow one is. But exciting to have new fish. And
residents'
butterflies.
lives.
And there's an open door in the back, so it's kind of weird. They could just like escape or go into other exhibits, or maybe there's a
Foster
bunch of bugs.
sophisticated culture on the island by gradually adding shops
Got
and
the
facilities.
original close back.
with
So also with that, I'm curious, because now Nook's Cranny's back, and there hasn't been any sign of what's her name? The llamas, the ones who own retail. So, because that used to be the only store in New Leaf. It used to be like auctions and stuff. So I don't know what they're gonna do when there's a Nook's Cranny
the
there.
little help from some connections our CEO made
Look at how much
in the
stuff
past.
there is in one day. Like usually it's just like a few accessories and clothes, but it seems like there's a lot more, and you could try it on really easily. There's so many of those, what are those, like Chun-Li wears those, so many different colors. So since there's so many different colors too, like it makes me think that you can't customize the accessories, but you can customize other things. So cute. Move in. So I had Tangy in my camp, and Tangy's my favorite villager, and then my village was full, so I couldn't get Tangy to move in, and I was so sad. Yeah, that makes me wonder how many villagers can be in one town.
But we plan to eventually expand this tent into a proper building. We will also continue to expand our housing business, which is one of the main departments of Nook Inc. We can and will offer to expand or remodel your house while providing moving services for your house or local facilities.
I think someone said that, or I heard that you can only relocate once. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
Also,
Isabel, what you drinking? Oh, she has like an intercom thing, so it's like she could talk to the entire village or the entire island. But why is it? I wouldn't want it right in front of me the whole day and accidentally have it on.
We'll lean on a staff experienced in providing operational support. That way, we can offer the utmost
Ooh, okay. Island evals? Wait, evals? Island tune, island flag, yes. Discuss a resident. Can you force them to leave? Or it's probably to change their catchphrase.
We're hoping to accept not only new residents, but also any guests who are
is it Label or Labelle? But it's weird how she's not with her other sisters, or if it's just gonna be if she's replacing Gracie Grace, and she's just like there for a small event, because the Able sisters are selling accessories on their own now, so maybe it's just like she has the special expensive stuff like Gracie Grace.
A visit to the island. First of all, tourists are always welcome. In these cultural exchanges, we can show visitors what makes our island so special, while simultaneously learning about customs.
Oh, and she has a star purse. That's so cute.
We aren't familiar with.
See the wand? You could choose. You just magically change clothes in front of everybody. Hiro.
We're actively accepting any traveling merchants who can offer items that cannot be
Daisy
crafted
May.
on the island.
I guess she's replacing Joan. So I do wonder what happened to the older residents. It makes me worried. Kix. Okay, so let's see. Kix has a lot of oh, but then see, now that he's in front of the town hall, does that mean that he only shows up like randomly? Then you can't really buy shoes or socks or bags? I would just buy all of them. I hope he gets a permanent shop like he did before. Like maybe this is just the very beginning. There's
And
Bob.
eventually, we will host
Okay, so there's Pinky in the background over there, and CJ.
a variety of events for you to take
He
part in,
also
such
replaced
as
Chip.
fishing tourneys.
Chip Jr. Sea Sports. Okay, so that is Stella, Allie, and I think that's Ozzy, the koala. You can barely see him, but I think that's him.
At the plaza in
Sick! So cute. So something that maybe they replaced them. Okay, something that bothered me in the game was that they would eat the animal in front of you, like fishing. Like, oh, I'll just eat the fish, and I'll eat the bug right in front of you. So maybe with the new one they don't do that. Because when I started playing Pocket Camp, it used to only be those two characters. But then in Pocket Camp, everyone's like asking for grilled fish and stuff. Because usually, if you give them like a bug or a fish, previously they would always keep them as pets, and then you can go in the house and see the fish instead of frying them. So I don't know. Maybe they just want to keep them as pets. I don't want them to get eaten.
Through free
It makes me feel bad.
We plan to introduce special events with seasonal guests and more. We hope you continue to enjoy our services.
It also makes me wonder, like, are there always going to be updates for each event, so then if you skip, like, you can't see the event because it's not active? Like, how long would they do that? Because in the other games, they're set. If you just time travel to that day, like, that's how it's always going to be. But Now it seems more like Pocket Camp, where it's like it's an event. You can only go to it this day, and you can't teleport back in time to it. Kind of hope it's not like that.
We're sure you'll agree that starting over on a deserted island is already an attractive proposition. But here at Nook Inc.,
There's Cat right there,
we want
looking
our
at me.
residents to create a
Oh, see the. Oh, well, it's okay.
one-of-a-kind island that they're
The
proud to call
ladder.
their home. To help you develop such a
So
place
cool.
and
That's
realize
pink.
your
No, that's violet. Yeah.
creative vision, we're able to offer you a range of
I like that
additional
she's working out
services.
right now, and then later she's just like
These
sitting down
include
eating a
ways to help
popsicle.
you and
Oh,
your-
the bridge. So these ones are public works projects. So you don't have to pay it all yourself and just like pay up front. Like, oh, here are all the bells. You set it like in the previous game, and I hope that the other villagers will actually help you because in New Leaf they did not contribute anything. Like, I had to pay for everything.
Fellow residents, get from point A to point B.
Oh, look at all this. Okay, my favorite one is that one. So cute.
By building bridges and slopes.
Oh wait, let me show you the public works. So this is a screenshot from the it's not from the direct, it's from the official Animal Crossing site. So that Lloyd is back, and this is how it looks when you do the public works projects. All right. Oh, there's the little rocking horse that's painted. So before we saw it was all white. Now it's all colored.
You'll be able to
I
comfortably
wonder how many bridges you can build though, because usually, well, in the previous games there was like a limit. I wonder if you like could build like 10 bridges all right next to each other, or if you could, or if there is not a limit.
walk around the island without relying on handmade tools like vaulting poles and
See if I was
ladders.
eating ice cream. I'm done working out. It's my reward.
And once the island is fully decked out,
terraforming.
we will provide you with a permit.
Okay, so this one right here, it doesn't show all the paths that you can get in the direct, but they do on the official website. Let me see. Here it is. Yeah, look at all the paths. And there's also the pencil, so you can probably draw your own patterns on the floor. Oh, that's so cool.
You can use it to freely pave your own paths.
Playground.
In addition, we can also provide you
We're
with a
escaping.
permit.
I
that
wonder if you
allows
could like
to
trap
undergo
the
major
fish so
construction
you can,
in the
so it doesn't get
terrain
away.
itself,
Trap that diving bug right there.
including rivers
Oh, so cool.
and cliffs.
Cliffs. From my town, I kind of want to do like a whole wall of
With your
waterfalls,
very
kind of
own
like Niagara
infrastructure,
Falls.
maintenance,
Like
and
this,
construction
make a lot of
permits,
those little
you can
waterfalls
flex your
everywhere.
creative muscle across the
Oh, I missed it. So there's Shari and Diana, but I think there's Bud in the background. If you could see right behind Diana, I think that's him because you can kind of see the pink glasses and the lion tail.
island. Make the most of them to make your island
Oh,
your
what was his
dream
name?
home.
Oh, I forgot his name. I want. What is that thing that is right next to him, under the
As you've seen
coconut
today,
tree? It looks like a bunch of bait, or fish, or squid.
the deserted island getaway
Oh, there's Tutu.
package offers you a wild new
There's
life
Julia.
surrounded by nature, just as its name
There's
suggests.
Kurt. Oh wait, he was okay. So he was sleeping and he was holding. Where is he? He was sleeping and he's holding a bowl of food. That's not safe. And he has little toe beans. And there's the floating presents back. Are back. And there is Pearl. That's her name. I never had her before. Jade and Pearl. Oh, and the roof is different for the villager houses. They kind of look more like huts.
Life in a perfectly planned community.
Okay, so here is Patty, Flurry again, Spike, and Sly. Oh, and there's Bree. Oh, there's so many fish. Look at all this fish. Their tanks are not big enough.
The choice is yours.
Oh, there's Bertha and Molly. Molly's one of my favorites. Oh, there's the
What
private
kind of
beach again.
light-
Oh, and the tombstone that everyone's freaking out about. The tombstone to the top right. Everyone's like saying like, oh, it's Tortimer's, or it's one of the older villagers. But I feel like it's just a piece of furniture. Like there's tombstones for Halloween themed stuff, but it's kind of a weird place to have it. Or why would you just randomly have a tombstone with like covered by with a bunch of flowers? I don't know. I hope it's not a tombstone. I don't want anyone to die in Animal
Do you
Crossing.
want to live?
Oh, all of these villagers are new. These 3 are all completely new. They're so cute. And I would also mention that there are no windows in this room, so I don't know where this is. Maybe it's the basement? But there's no stairs. So if this is like the furthest out you see, there's no windows. No windows. Which is really weird. Anyway. There's Goldie and Goose, and there's that snowflake, I guess wreath, or something that you put on your door. And there's a different kind of door over to the right. Poppies.
The deserted island.
Oh, and I forgot that you are wearing a... where is it? You're wearing a lion hat. So your character actually looks like a lion because you're wearing all brown. I was like, wait, I've never seen that hat before. And there's Hazel in the background.
Getaway package presented by Milk
Oh,
Inc.
there's Margie and Freya. All these fish. There's no... I can't find any the fish that you get from diving. So I'm really worried that they're not coming back. So cute! So, I think this is every time you build like a public works project, they come out and celebrate together. So there are 7 villagers here. I do wonder how many there are. And here, where is it? There's there's a fruit wreath that I've never seen before to the right, and there's a fish like sign on the door to the left. I don't know if you could change that fish one. Never seen it before.
Departure is on track for March 20th of 2020.
And there's that seashell wreath. It's really cute. I like it. Oops, on the door. Yeah, that's a big tuna.
We're looking forward to meeting you all on the island.
Okay, that's part 2. Yes. Skip. FAQ segment, part 3.
Can I play the game together with my family on a single Nintendo Switch system? With one Nintendo Switch system and the game, up to 8 people in your family can live on one shared
See,
island.
that one still has the private beach.
The maximum number of residents for an island is 8.
So there's 8 human villagers, and that makes me wonder how many animal villagers you can have. Where was it? There had a shot, but there was a screenshot that had 9 villagers all together, like celebrating the bridge getting built. So there's gonna be at least 9 animal villagers in the town. Because the island is really big. It's about the same size, if not maybe a little bigger than the original GameCube version. That's like 6 by 6 acres. And they had 15 animals in the town. So I do hope that's like it's closer to 15 or 20, but I don't know if that, because now, before it used to be 4 human villagers only, and now there's 8. So I don't know if there's gonna be space for 15 animals. Well, let's hope.
Each user can register 1 resident.
And here's all the hair. So I guess there's only 8 options you can choose, and then the color of your hair, and then you can get the DIY, I guess, recipes for different hairstyles.
And each resident can, of course, build their own house.
Oh, that's so nice.
Does the game support amiibo?
Yes.
Yes.
I just bought a bunch
the
of
game supports
the
amiibo
card
figures
amiibos
and
for all the
amiibo
villagers I
cards
wanted.
from the Animal Crossing series.
I hope they could just like move in. Bunny! So you would have to build the campsite before you can use amiibo. So I don't know how long that will be.
You can also invite the
Okay, so Harvey, he's in the background, like on the game. What's it called? The game cover. He's on a separate island. So this is Photopia. He has the camera on his door.
familiar faces to Photopia, an island that exists someplace out there where you can place models and
I don't know, it feels like something that's in Pocket Camp, where you can dress everyone exactly however you want. So everyone could just like look super crazy wearing a ton of stuff on. But I'm sure in this village you can't just choose their clothes. Like you are gonna wear this every single day. But here you can just choose everything. And there is a pencil, so maybe you can edit stuff specifically for each villager. Like, okay, this one suits you, but not the other ones.
creative photo shoots.
Kind of odd. I don't know how often I would use this.
We plan to support it.
Oh, so DJ KK, he's not available, so then later they're probably gonna add like extra stuff for the amiibos that aren't
Additional
active.
characters in the future. Do you have any more information about visiting friends?
Yes.
While visiting other islands online, you can communicate with friends
Dodo
or players
code.
not registered as friends
It's really good for streaming.
using temporary passwords.
Yes. So
These
you don't have
features-
to add them as friends for them to come visit your
Can be
island.
restricted via parental controls.
Because I was really worried. Like, I want to stream the entire game, but I was worried about like people coming and destroying my town, like people I don't know well. So this is really cool.
In order to protect the environment of your island, some tools like axes and shovels are forbidden in visits with friends.
So that as well, like this makes me think that you can't run through flowers and destroy them, because my friend had like a whole garden of golden roses, and then I think he left his gate open or something, and somebody random came in and ran through all of his flowers and destroyed them all. So hopefully you can't destroy flowers by running through them, because I accidentally destroy them all the time, like when I'm running through town.
However, friends who are registered as best friends can use these
Yes.
tools. It's no problem. Please use this feature when interacting with your closest friends.
So cool.
What if I lose my save data? Animal Crossing New Horizons does not support
So they
the
don't let you
save
skip
data cloud
time.
feature. However, we're
Okay, so I think they took down the original video and then they changed just this page. So now it reads, more details on save data recovery functionality will be shared at a future date. But before it said Nintendo Switch Online members. So only the Switch Online members can only have save data recovered one time due to loss or damage of system. So since there's a lot of backlash with that, I guess they felt like they needed to take down the entire video and then post a new one.
planning to
So I'm
offer a
glad that
service
it's
for
not just a
recovering
one-time thing,
backups.
because we're gonna play Animal Crossing for years and we don't know what's gonna happen to our Switch. Like, can you imagine you put in so many years into your village and then you lose all the data somehow?
Save data from the server in certain circumstances, such as console damage or loss. Will there be a special theme system to go along with
Yes,
the game?
it's so cute.
Yes. A special edition Animal Crossing theme system will be released on March 13th,
I
a
like the
week before
shoelace
the game
kind of
launches. A
straps.
separate matching carrying case will be available the same day. Nook Inc. supervised the console design
Sure.
for your playing pleasure.
Okay, so there is a whale tail right there, right under the Switch name. And I wonder if there's gonna be like an actual whale in the game. Because when you were with Captain and he was like rowing you, or not rowing you, but he was getting you to the island, you could see like the shadow of a really big fish or whale. So maybe there'll be a sighting. Or it's just for
Will
design.
there be any free updates after launch?
Yes.
Yes. We will offer free updates after the game launches, and we'll continue to provide free seasonal events throughout the year. The first free update will be on launch day, March 20th. By installing this update, you can celebrate Bunny Day with a special event in April. Also, we're
Pocket
planning to
Camp.
roll out a special
It's so
offer
bright
for both
yellow.
Animal Crossing Pocket Camp
Okay.
and
Oh. So there's the fortune cookie cart, the two RV models. I actually never seen those two models in the game because I still play Pocket Camp. And then the OK Motors like slot machine thing that I never play. And the outfit. I do wonder if those penguins are gonna come into New Horizons, but I don't think they
Animal
would.
Crossing New Horizons, through which
Yes. In Pocket Camp, you get the entire ship. You get little RV models, but you get the ship in the game. And the campsite, and the clothes, and the workbench. It's probably just for design, though. You probably can't use the workbench.
players can receive special items in each.
Okay, see, and then there's, you probably get the wallpaper and the flooring. And the camp is pretty big.
Details will be announced at a later date from the official Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Twitter account, so stay tuned.
Yeah, everyone was mad that Isabel wasn't gonna be in charge anymore. Like, Tom Nook, what'd you do? And then Isabel just comes like, I guess he can take over. I guess she just comes by. Where are you? There you go. Hello. I'm alive. He didn't kill me to take my Twitter account. And that is the direct. I went through it in about an hour. Alright, thanks for watching. My plans for streaming is probably gonna be Pokemon next. Pokemon Sword to finish the Pokedex. It'll probably just be one stream thing. And so, Wander Song and Concrete Genie took a lot longer than I thought they would. I thought it would just be 1 to 2 streams each, but I wanted to play Yoshi's Crafted World after, and then I checked like how long the average is to beat it for completionists. Like I like to 100% everything, and the average was 35 hours. So I don't think I want to start the game, because once Animal Crossing comes out, I'm gonna probably only stream Animal Crossing for a while, and I don't want to like come back to the game way later, come back to Yoshi, and then like forget all the controls and forget what I was doing, forget the story. So I'm probably not gonna start Yoshi's Crafted World. So I'm gonna look into games that are like 1 to 2 day streams. Like I want to play probably Florence as well, because that's probably a 1 stream game. But then I also got Fe, and I looked into that. That was, I think they said it was an 8-hour game if you only did story, and then there's also all the extra stuff. So I'm probably not gonna start that either. But yeah, that's my plans for right now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.